I've been trying to tell you guys all year long, if you've been subscribed to the channel, we've been on the Denver Nuggets all year long. This has been my favorite to win the NBA championship since October, really. I mean, this team is just so deep, and they have backed it up last night in Phoenix, sending the Suns home in 6 behind Jamal Murray, Michael Porter Jr., and Nikola Jokic. This big three is just too dominant. I mean, they are so good and they are so well built that I don't think anybody can stop them. So that's what we're going to talk about here today. Make sure to like button, leave me a comment, hit the subscribe button if you do enjoy at any point. Stick around till the end of the video. It'll all really help us out with the YouTube algorithm. Now let's go ahead and get started. This team is just overpowered. I mean, look at this. You've got the should-have-been 3-time MVP at center. I really do believe that Jokic should have been the MVP this year, and he's backing that up in the playoffs. You've got Michael Porter Jr., a guy with Kevin Durant-like ability that is the third option on this team. You've got Jamal Murray, a guy who could be a franchise, the centerpiece of a franchise, but he's the second option. And then Kentavious Caldwell-Pope and Aaron Gordon, two elite 3-and-D, not even 3-and-D, just great role players. I mean, the fourth and fifth option, that is crazy. And they've been running an 8-man rotation so far in the playoffs. So Bruce Brown, Christian Brown, and Jeff Green all getting in on the action a little bit. They're just bringing 3 wings off the bench. Don't necessarily have a backup point guard. The backup point guards are Nikola Jokic and Aaron Gordon. And they don't really have a backup center. Nikola Jokic is essentially playing all the center minutes. I mean, Jeff Green and Aaron Gordon pick up some small ball center minutes, but it all starts and runs around the Joker. Should have had another MVP, like I said, so this should have been his third consecutive MVP, but he had a fully healthy squad, so I guess he didn't technically have to drag them into the playoffs, putting up regular season numbers of 25 points a game, 12 rebounds, and 10 assists, which, I mean, hey, those are some pretty solid numbers. I guess they didn't quite compare to Joel Embiid, but the efficiency was just absolutely off the charts this year in the playoffs. However, he has just stepped it up. He decided, all right, I'm going to score now, as well as get my 13 rebounds and 10 assists a game. The dude's averaging a 31-point triple-double. Video game numbers. I mean, you probably can't even put that up in the video games. That's insane right there from Nikola Jokic. Might be the best player in the league right now. Oh, by the way, he's shooting at 55% from the field and 48% from 3. 31-point triple-double on that kind of efficiency. We've never seen anything like that before. I mean, sure, Joel Embiid's been good, but that right there is the MVP of the NBA right now. But, however, with that being said, they do have to have a closer. Centers traditionally cannot close in the modern NBA, so therefore you have to have a guard that is cold-blooded, that can hit the big-time shots, and that is Jamal Murray for this team. He averaged 26-4 in the regular season this year, which are good numbers. In the playoffs, though, he's stepping it up. 26 points a game, 6.5 assists, 5.2 rebounds. We're seeing vintage Jamal Murray coming back, and honestly, we haven't seen vintage Jamal Murray yet. He's still not yet entered his prime. He's shooting at 46% from the field and 40% from 3 in the playoffs, as well as 1 steal per game. Dude's just been on another level. The Nuggets just have so many options offensively. It doesn't matter how good you are defensively, you're not going to be able to stop them. Their third, fourth, and fifth options. Their third option is Michael Porter Jr., who, given his own team, could average probably a 30 bomb on 48% shooting. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's been very good. You see the regular season numbers there. Now the playoff numbers, kind of similar, 10.5 points a game, 3.5 rebounds, 1.5 assists. He is a very, very good perimeter defender. Can also shoot the 3-ball very well, 40% from 3 in the playoffs, 48% from the field, 1.5 steals per game. Just look at the efficiency numbers. The most inefficient guy in their starting lineup is Aaron Gordon, and he's still extremely efficient. Michael Porter Jr. had a heck of a regular season. He's not quite getting the same usage in the playoffs. 14.5 points, 7.5 rebounds, 1.5 assists per game. Those are good numbers, though. It's not like his efficiency has dropped or anything. If anything, he's been slightly less efficient. I mean, 47% from the field, 40% from 3, 1 steal per game. So he has still been very good. I'm still waiting on the Michael Porter Jr. breakout game. Aaron Gordon was elite this year in the regular season. You see the regular season numbers there on your screen. However, in the playoffs, he's dropped off a little bit. 13.6 rebounds, 2 assists. Like I said, he is their most inefficient starter, and he would look like the third best player on the Phoenix Suns in this series. 47% from the field, 39% from 3. Dude, I mean, the depth of this Suns team is off the charts. The offense for this team is off the charts. Looking at the bench now, Christian Brown, he's not averaging very many points, only 3 a game, 3 rebounds in 13 minutes, but he brings the energy. He's a rookie, energetic, young role player off the bench that can defend and can also knock down the 3 ball. 50% from the field, 33% from 3. He knows his role so far in the playoffs, and he is doing an exceptional job at carrying it out. He's not really changing games or anything, but he's just doing a good job playing his role. Jeff Green, getting up there in age, the playoff numbers are not looking that great. 37% from the field, 23% from 3 in 19 minutes per game in these playoffs. That is subpar, to say the least. Bruce Brown, though, is having a very nice playoff run, 12.2 points per game, 4 rebounds, 2 assists a night. Very nice postseason from Bruce Brown. He's such an elite pickup this offseason. Such a great role player. 53% from the field, 26% from 3, 1.3 steals per game. Bruce Brown, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, Aaron Gordon. I mean, those are the 3 best role players in the NBA right now, in my opinion. For the Nuggets, the rest of the way, I feel like it's going to be a bit of a cakewalk in the West. The Lakers, the Warriors, as much as I love the Warriors, neither one of those teams are beating the Nuggets. Come on. I feel like the most that a series would go is 6. They'd get lucky to push it past 5. A matchup of MVPs in the NBA Finals would be awesome. But I think the Nuggets beat any team in the East pretty easily. The Heat, really, they're not coming close. The Celtics, no. Jason Tatum, fake superstar right there. And then the Sixers. The Sixers probably have the best chance. But how are you stopping this? This is the equivalent of that UConn team that just went on to win the national championship. So many scoring options, so much depth, so much length, athleticism, defense. Nobody else even comes close. This Nuggets team, I don't see anybody stopping them. Now, maybe in a couple months, this video, it just looks bad because they got taken out in the conference finals by the Lakers or the Warriors. I just don't see it happening. Right now, I feel like there is no way you can stop this juggernaut of an offense that also has so many elite defenders. Especially when they're running an 8-man rotation. Their best guys are playing all the minutes in the world. And they are on they're 8-3 right now in the playoffs. They were 53-29 in the regular season, I believe. Good luck. This team is just so beautifully built. So much firepower, so much defense. I don't see anybody stopping it. We'll go over it one last time. You got the 3-time MVP, or should be 3-time MVP. You got Jamal Murray, who is having a heck of a year. We saw him in the bubble, and he's, back to, if not better than that point of his career. Michael Porter Jr., Aaron Gordon, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, Bruce Brown. We've talked about it. They are so elite at what they do. I think this team is going to walk to an NBA championship. With that being said, that's going to be it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like button and hit the subscribe button, as well as leaving a comment down below, as it really helps out in the YouTube algorithm. And with all that being said, thank you so much for watching today's video.